Greetings to the brothers of San Antonio Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. This is Andre Woodard, 43rd Pole Mark of San Antonio Alumni Chapter. Today is Monday, September 1st, 2025, which also happens to be Labor Day. I hope everyone's enjoying the last holiday of our summer break. Now that we're in September, our fraternal year has officially started for SAC. Our first chapter meeting is Friday, September 19th. Now, this presentation and message will be focused on chapter programs and the committees that were decided upon during our strategic planning meetings. So let's take a look at our programs and our committees. The top left here, you have all the IHQ programs. So during the strategic planning, we decided that we are going to implement IHQ programs. So up here we have Room to Read, Learn to Live, GLAD, Are You Okay? Achievement Academy, Guide Right, and Kappa League. To the right here are SAC programs. We have Civic Engagement, Food Insecurity, Education Support, Health and Wellness, Community Support, Veteran Support, and Business Community Support. Now keep in mind, some of these are very high level as well. So for example, Civic Engagement is also going to include voter registration. Health and Wellness will also include Good Health Wins. Down below, we have our operational committees. So we got Senior Kappa, Fundraising, Benevolence, all these all the way down to our new SAC Centennial Commission. Outward facing committees, so we have Reclamation, Public Relations, our signature events, our social events, the Panhell, Membership MTA, social media, and our SAC golf crew. All right, let's take a look at where we can find all of our programs on our website. So if you log into our website, and this is also public facing as well, but if you click on programs, you'll see two columns here, IHQ programs and SAC programs. So all of these pages are sort of the first version of these pages. So if you click on one of these, it'll take you to that page and give you kind of an overview of what it is, resources, articles, upcoming events. So all of that, as we're building out the program, these pages will become a lot fuller. For example, our Guide Right, and then some of the SAC programs. You've got community support, food insecurity. You click on it, you can kind of see what those are about. All right, now let's take a look at committees. But keep in mind, committees run programs and committees run the committee. So if we click on committees, all of our committees are listed here, all the way down. So let's take, for example, Are You Okay? So Are You Okay is an IHQ program. And from here, if we click on more info, it's going to take us right to the program page. And if you want to view the members of this program, which this is brand new, we don't have any yet, it'll take you to all the members listed here. And if you want to be on a committee or a program, all you have to do is say, sign me up, and you appear right there. So let's go back to committees. And we can see one that is just a committee and not a program. For example, fundraising. So we got our fundraising committee. And if it's a committee without its own page, I put the overview right there. So if I click here, I can view all the members of this committee. And then since this committee has a page, I can click on that and it'll take me right to all of the fundraising opportunities for this one as well. So again, all of these committees, you can take a look at them. Some of them are programs or committees. Look at what they stand for or what they're going to do, how we're going to engage in it, and then feel free to sign yourself up for that. I encourage everyone to find at least one committee to be a part of, and just start with the development of that. All right, let's do a little deep dive on one particular program that's sort of brand new to SAC. It's civic engagement. Of course, it was voter registration, and then it became voter engagement. Now we're calling it civic engagement. So from here, if I click on more info, that takes us to the public facing program page. And now here's a good example, because one who already got started here, if I click on the members, our brother Jason Copeland. So he went to some city meetings and got some information. So now we're able to take that information, go to our page, and now you see we have under our resources and information, we have information on the Marvel community meetings and Bexar County budget forum. So these are the information. He went to the meeting, he summarized it into an executive summary, and he supplied some of the presentations and documents for that. So we were able to put that onto this page, and then we got a link that takes you to all the city's future meetings. And then we've got a section upcoming events. So if there's any other meetings or anything that we do as far as civic engagement, if that event's on our calendar with that category, it'll show up right here. Also, every page is going to have recent articles. So right here is a news article. And all I did with this news article is I took Brother Copeland's executive summary, put it into ChatGPT and said, hey, give me 1,000 characters summarizing what he said. And that became an article there. So that's how it works. Now, over time, this section could be for pictures. We can have other sections for more detailed information. But that's how our programs are going to work as far as information, events, news articles, summaries, and pictures of us taking action and doing some of these things. All right, brother. So when you get a chance, log in, take a look at our programs, and then click on committees. Review all the committees we have, and if it's something you're interested, even being a member or even leading it, take a look at it and click on sign me up, and you're part of that committee. And then the next steps is I'll meet with each committee so we can talk about our approach, our future process, and just get all these things built up. All right, so that's all I have for right now, brothers. Yo.